Welcome, welcome. We're gonna get started here in just a minute, Leo. But first, go hit subscribe, do all of the things, share, like, and follow, and don't forget to come back and check out your celebrity tarot as well as your love in general for every month. Let's get started here. My name is Jordan. I am Hangman Tarot. So if you have any questions, I'm the lady to ask. I'm gonna get into. Oh, it already popped out. Okay, just kind of finding a current energy, something to get here with. All right. Something currently just not feeling quite in your element. Kind of like remembering that you're almost like currently forgetting about the positives of your wrath, or the positives of, you know, that warmth and that fire on the inside, the positives of that fire. How do we get out of that place? I feel like this element won't ever change. So how do you deal with it as far as, you know, connecting with others and, you know, still wanting to remain in control, but like, how do you, like, you know, remember that? How do you remember those things? How do you stay out of conflict with those things? It's almost like, how do you control those in the moment? Because in the moment, it's like you are not able to control those things. Okay. Currently, love for Leo. Love for Leo. Leo in love. I would like to see the day that happens. All right. All right, I got the Magician upright. All right, so you're in a high moment. Currently, you are in a relationship. You're in a place, like, you have a lot of focus, you have a lot of intuition, you've been manifesting, you are pretty much capable of anything. But when it comes to relationships, sometimes things don't work as well normally, except for in this case, things are working really well. Or you feel like they're working well. Maybe some sort of issue's not been addressed emotionally. Even though, like, again, you have a lot of focus, there's a lot of drive here, but I feel like, again, some of that fire, or you kind of wanting to be in a place where you control that fire and not have it, like, consume you. Or how do you deal with the shadow side of yourself and be in a relationship? It's like, that's clear, that's what's something you're not able to do here, because yeah, the mentally clear is kind of what you're wanting, or so that you have truth, or you're taking some sort of a authority over the situation. And I feel like intellectually you're not completely clear with this person, whoever this is. And this person could be air sign, could be a water sign. I feel like this person intellectually does not know you fully. Okay, they don't actually see the full picture, but that if you were to maybe give that to this person, they'd be able to have an emotional connection with you. So let's find out what's going to be going on in this month of February. Right. All right. So again, you're coming at somebody. You're very masculine. You're very much in this place where you're just not wanting to put something off. So you're very, very much empowered and trying to be as persistent as possible and coming in as mature as possible, meeting with this person or whoever this individual is. They're authentically aligned. They're empowered. They are sexually an empress. I mean, they are expressing themselves emotionally through words. They're able to think of something and then speak it clearly to you. And I think that this is something they're very confident, and they need somebody who's kind of the same to be in a relationship with them, okay? Because they're very passionate, whoever this person is. This is somebody that you kind of like are very much into their bod, or you're physically really, really attracted to this person. And I feel like any kind of progress towards this would be restricted, okay? And it's almost like you need to kind of take your time on the situation, because there was some sort of slow progress already. So it's like, how are you able to get into this place and it's already restricted? So it's almost like something is slowing it down. So what's slowing this down? Okay. Because you're in over your head whenever you're dealing with this, okay? And it's like, there's an imbalance of power whenever you're in a connection. And that is something that the layer of control is something that this person probably is like resistant to. So that's something that will slow that energy down. And I feel like you're kind of caught off guard when it comes to this thing. And it's like there's a heartbreak. And I don't know if this is something that you tell them. Because if you tell them, they would know, but I feel like you just feel a betrayal or a grief immediately as soon as you request to be with them, and they slow the progress down of that because of that control, because that layer of you that you're not able to deal with yet, it kind of throws you for a loop for some reason. And it's almost like, because I mean, let's just be clear. This person has already in a place where either you were heartbroken or they were heartbroken. But I think that it's not really out of nowhere. I think it's just something that you think is out of nowhere, okay? So the results here would be whatever it takes, really. The reward would be really beneficial, but I think it's just there's a lot of mental restriction. It's almost like the challenge here, the conflict here is definitely more kind of in your head and not dealing with that heart stuff. So I feel like the slowdown to this is definitely something that you can handle and deal with, but the slowdown is it's attacks. I mean, it's just, you can't deal with somebody who you cannot talk to. That's just where that energy is at. So I feel like any stability or you feeling like you can change and find that connection once again, this is all something that could be done, but you have to give it some time. And your want of control makes it restricts that progress. It restricts the energy movement towards, some sort of domestic life with this person, this reasonable individual who's like, whoa, calm the fuck down. We cannot do anything until you get your shit together. All right, Leo, please hang in there. Have a beautiful month in February and enjoy the rest of this month. Go ahead, share, like, and follow. And if you would, please subscribe to this channel. All right, I will see you soon. Bye.